Hello everyone and welcome to the second part of the video on collocations. If you haven't seen the first one yet, no worries, you can do it later. In the first video, we've covered a lot of great collocations that you can apply in your speaking or writing on a daily basis. Do you remember some of them? Let's do a short recap on the previous video. We had the verbs set, raise, run, take, give, make, and do. How about these nouns? What verb do they match with, collocate with? Boundaries, goals, a date, an alarm? To set, right. Next, a holiday, advice, time. Take, great. A favor, do. Money, your voice, a family. To raise, excellent. Out of gas, a business, a risk off, errands. To run, an effort, a profit, a mistake. To make, an idea, someone a hand, someone a ride. To give. Well done, you. Time for more advanced English, don't you think? Today we're looking at the collocations with the following verbs: to drop, to pass, to miss, to meet, to call, to undergo, to wage, to strike, to jump. Let's begin. What can you drop? Well, obviously you can drop anything, whatever you allow to fall. I always drop things, especially when I'm in a rush. Do you? I'd like to speak about collocations with drop that have a more figurative meaning. How about dropping a line? Example, can you drop me a line when there is a job vacancy? Or, I'll drop you a line when I get back home. I guess you understand that it means to send someone a message, short and informal, to drop someone a line. Can you drop me a line? In the comments? You can also drop an activity. That means to stop doing it. I decided to drop yoga and take up boxing instead. Well, that's an example. This example is not about me. You can also drop the subject if you don't want to talk about something. Let's drop the subject. There is no need to discuss it again and again. Let's drop it, or drop it, the short version of it. Let's drop the subject. Let's change the subject. Let's not talk about it. So again, you can drop a line to leave a message. You can drop an activity to stop doing it. Or you can drop the subject. Change the subject. Speak about something else, about something different. So what verb do you think goes with these nouns? A law, a test, and judgment. To pass. You can pass a law, to pass a test, to pass judgment. Examples. The authorities have passed another law for minors. I've easily passed this test. I don't think you have the right to pass judgment on others. To pass judgment on someone means to be judgmental, to judge other people. Of course, you can also collocate this verb with words like salt and pepper if you are sitting at the table and want someone to pass you the salt. For example, you can say, could you pass me the salt, please? Could you pass me that salad bowl, please? Etc. So you can pass a test, you can pass a law, you can pass judgment, or you can pass the salt or pepper or whatever you have on the table while sitting at the table. Okay guys, our next verb is to miss. What is the first collocation that comes to your mind? To miss? What can you miss? Of course you can miss a bus or a train or a plane. This is completely true, but let's have a look at more advanced collocations. How about these? To miss an opportunity, to miss the point. What does it mean? Examples. My best friend was offered a promotion, but she turned the offer down. I can't understand why she has missed this opportunity. She has missed this opportunity. She didn't take this job offer. Missed opportunity. You're missing the point. I'm not complaining about the price, but the poor service. You're missing the point. We say this phrase when we are in an argument or in a discussion. For example, you want to say that someone doesn't understand the main idea of what another person is saying. You're missing the point. It's not what I mean. It's not what I'm talking about. You're missing the point. How about this verb, to meet? What do you think it collocates with? Of course, you can meet a person, right? You can meet someone. Yeah, usually it's a person, right? But look at these examples here. I have some more advanced phrases for you. To meet someone's expectations, to meet the target, or to meet someone halfway. If you meet someone's expectations or something meets yours, then this is exactly what you were expecting. For example, my boyfriend meets all of my expectations. He's smart, he is self-confident and caring. How about yours? Does your partner meet all your expectations? This restaurant hasn't met my expectations, neither the service nor the food. Hasn't met my expectations. What I expected wasn't there. To meet the target, to reach the goal. We've been working 24/7 to meet the target and release the product in May. To meet the target. To meet someone halfway means to reach an agreement with a compromise. While my family wanted to go on a ski holiday, I wanted to do wellness. So we decided to meet halfway and booked a spa hotel in the Alps. We met halfway. That's a nice combination, isn't it? Wellness, skiing, wonderful compromise. I have 3 frequently used collocations with the verb to call. Have a look. Call it a day, call in sick, call somebody names. Let's see if you understand them. Time to finish our meeting. Let's call it a day. You've been studying all day. Time to call it a day. So what does it mean? Let's call it a day. Time to call it a day, or let's call it a day. You say these phrases if you want to finish the work you've been doing for today. There is also another variation of this collocation. You can say, let's call it a night. If what you're doing takes place in the day or at night, later in the day or at night, for example, the party is over, guys. Let's call it a night. Let's call it a night. Let's go to bed. Let's finish for today. If you call in sick, you call someone at work, school, to say that you're not coming because you're sick. I've had to call in sick today and cancel all of my meetings for the week, unfortunately. To call in sick. One more. You cough non-stop, honey. Why don't you call in sick for today? Why don't you call in sick for today? To call in sick. And what does it mean to call someone names? Let me give you an example first so that you can guess it. I remember wearing glasses the first day at school and worrying that other kids will start calling me names. To call someone names means to address someone with an offensive name. It's offensive. Whenever having an argument, he would start calling me names and yelling at me. You can also say, stop calling me names. So stop talking to me in an offensive way. Okay guys, and the final group for today, the final group of collocations, I decided to combine the last 4 verbs in the group because there aren't many words that collocate with them. However, they would show your mastery of English. But first, I want you to guess which of the nouns goes with which of the verbs. The verbs are to undergo, to wage, to spark, to jump. And the nouns are someone's interest, surgery or treatment, to conclusions, and war. What do you think? Couple of seconds for you to think about the answers. What can you undergo? What can you wage? What can you jump to? What can you spark? Ready? Okay, so you can undergo surgery or treatment, you can wage war, spark someone's interest, and jump to conclusions. Was everything correct? Of course, you can say, I had a treatment or I had surgery, but to say I underwent or somebody underwent surgery, underwent treatment sounds better. My grandpa underwent a couple of serious surgeries on his heart. To get rid of the scars, you have to undergo some laser treatments. Next, to wage war means to start war. This conflict is snowballing. They might even wage war against the competitor. I've come to talk to you and not to wage war. Under no circumstances is it justified to wage war. To spark someone's interest. With this report, I'd like to spark your interest in the topic. Very nice expression. Your stories about your trip to Japan have sparked my interest in traveling there myself. What sparked your interest in learning a foreign language? Let me know. To jump to conclusions, to judge something without having enough information. Don't jump to conclusions. He might be a rebel, but he's not a bad person. Or, let's not jump to conclusions. Managers tend to jump to conclusions to make snap judgments about the newbies. And what about you? Do you tend to jump to conclusions, or do you prefer to think twice before passing judgment on something? Let me know. That's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching this video till the very end. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in my next one. See you soon. Bye guys.